Wait for a couple more people to get in. Out here in these streets early this morning. Well, not early, but it's like brunch time, right? Picking up a dumpster. We do it all around these parts. All trash and debris removal. Even got dumpsters. How y'all feeling today? How y'all doing today? Y'all ready for the holidays, y'all? Y'all got y'all presents and gifts for your kids or your loved ones? Y'all last minute shoppers wait until Friday afternoon? You know how y'all do? Oh boy. So I gotta pick up this dumpster, right? It's the weirdest place. So I got a trailer that hooks up to my truck that allows me to do this. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. All right, I think I got it lined up now. All right. Panda Milk, what's up? Nobody's ever fully ready. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Know what I mean? What up, Money Hotep? Good morning, sir. What's going on? Happy Friday. Dear Blaze, what's up? Salute, salute. Out here trying to get these shekels. Out there trying to get these shekels. I'm gonna throw y'all on my chest real quick. I gotta grab this dumpster, then we're gonna get into it. Let me go and swap y'all around so I can see. Don't mind my dirty ass truck. Don't mind my dirty truck. All right. Hey, we got 5 so far. Hit that like and subscribe button if you new. So I gotta grab this dumpster right here. So what up, Super Carlo? A Money Hotep. He says a work truck like your husband's. Yeah, I drive around in a Ford F-350. Exactly. If it ain't dirty, it ain't working. 100%. She need a little TLC though. She need a little TLC. Try her to hook up to this dumpster so people can, they can still get through. So I ain't tripping on it. Grab my gloves. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about today while I'm doing this. One, hey, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I got it. I ain't worried about it. I can get it. Yeah, well, I'm probably either that or I'm gonna smash it down one or the two. It'll be fine. All right. That's the pop. That's Papa Hotep truck right there. His to the foot taller than mine. His ain't never dirty. Ain't never dirty. I got it. But yeah, can y'all hear me? All right, cool. What up, Cosmo Group? You lucky, yo. Yo, how you get the day off, yo? That's what I want to know. Got me out here with yo. So check it, right? So yesterday, my daughter come home. She showed me some shit on TikTok about some uh some extracurricular school activities, we gonna call it. You feel me? You know what I mean? About kids pew pewing it up in the school. That shit's supposed to go down today nationwide or something crazy. It's some kind of TikTok, whatever, yo. So, you know, me being me, me being me, it sounds like some glow in the dark shit. You feel me? Like, they just want to get people riled up and all this other stuff. But also me being me, we got a plan for shit like that. She know what to do. You know what I mean? But it made me think for a minute. It's a lot of kids out here, a lot of parents, a lot of families don't have a game plan for their kids. So some shit like that really go down at their school. You feel me? So like, me and my daughter had a conversation. We also had a conversation this morning before she left. Exactly what she need to do should something like that happen. You know, and you know, it's the basics is run, hide, fight. You know, I told her where she shouldn't hide. Like places like bathrooms. Like don't ever hide in the bathroom. Your doors can't lock there. You know what I mean? Try to get to a classroom where the teacher can control the door. You know what I mean? Teachers can lock the doors in the classrooms and stuff. You feel me? So you know, so I told her you run and you hide first. That's what you got to do. You know, push come to shove. If you can't run and you hide, you got to fight for your life. You know, and I told her don't be afraid. You know, it's okay to be scared, but you can't let the fear control you. You got to be able to function in that situation in that moment. You know what I mean? So she understood as she always does, and she went on about her way to the school bus. I said, make sure you got your phone. Something go down, you call the police. You call daddy. Daddy gonna get there. You gotta. Another thing is you gotta comfort your kids and make them. Make them abreast of the situation at the same time. Make them feel confident that they'll come out of it if they do what they need to do. If that fight or flight mentality ain't just flight. You know what I mean? A lot of kids, they'll get in that situation. Parents ain't really talk to them about it, and they freeze up. They lock up. They don't know what to do. You know, None of us really know what we're going to do in that situation if it was to happen, right? But we like to think that if you train it and you talk about it and you game plan it enough, you can be successful in that. Now, like I said, it was glowing in the dark to me, right? I'm going to flip y'all back around, see what I'm doing. So it was glowing in the dark to me. Sound like a distraction, sound like some psyop, you know what I mean? Get people scared and all this other stuff. It's the holiday season, you know what I mean? You just had one happen a couple of weeks ago, and it's fresh on everybody's mind. So since it's fresh on everybody's mind, since it's fresh on everybody's mind, putting something out like that on TikTok or social media, it puts fear in everybody. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you got a good, healthy game plan, you teach your kids what you're supposed to teach them. You tell them what it is, what it ain't. Be honest with your kids, but at the same time, you know, understand that they just kids. But sorry, 1 second. So I got to put this tarp on everything, you know what I mean? So this shit don't fly over everywhere. Understand your kids is just kids, but at the same time, you can't coddle them, you can't baby them, especially in situations like this where you got something like this. It's scary. They hear about it all the time, you know, and they worried about if it's going to happen to them at their school. You know what I mean? So any of you guys in the chat, right? Exactly, Jimmy Dawes. Anybody else in the chat? Did y'all get that? Get an email from like your kid's school or whatever talking about this situation, about this TikTok thing? I'm interested to know. I know a couple people on Twitter or whatever said that they got the same letter concerning, their kids. So let me try it another way. It's always hard trying to put a talk on by yourself. This pops left me hanging, so I might have to climb up on this joint, put this in. Bear with me for a moment, people. I gotta turn into a 300-pound circus bear. But did anybody else get that email from the school or anything from the county talking about, I guess, quote unquote, the potential threat? Sidebar, right? Funny thing is, I used to be a system administrator. My dad got sick, so now I'm back helping to run the company. But before I used to just sit on my ass and fix computers whenever they broke. Funny part is, I got red pilled sitting at my desk watching YouTube all day. That's how I came across Uncle Hotep Jesus, and all those guys. Sitting at my desk bored as hell. Still a Democrat, still towing the party line and all that other stuff. What up, Kid Gravity? What up, Coach DC? You got that information on the news this morning? Super Carlo, kids think it glow too? No kids in school yet, Jimmy? I hear you. You got it from the district, Carlo? But yeah, so, the wife was a little annoyed by it because she think it glow too, but you gotta take shit like that serious. I got it. I appreciate you though. Yeah, the wife think it glows too. Even my daughter said, "Nah, Dad, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's just some, she used the word propaganda." I was like, "What?" She must be listening to dear old dad now. She said, "I'm not worried." She said, "But I know what to do." We still went over it anyway, and I'm happy that she feel confident and know what she need to do in that situation. My son, he's 7, but he know. Sorry for the noise. That's what I do on a daily basis. Literally jumping in and out of dumpsters and trash cans and trailers. Mind you, we own the dumpsters and the trailers, but I still get my hands dirty too. Honestly, like I said, I used to be a system administrator, but I like getting dirty. I like having something to do. You know what I mean? Sitting on my ass all day ain't for me. I like jumping in and out of the truck. So, you know, unfortunately, it's been kind of slow thanks to old Joe Nicholslick. Old Joe Nicholslick, raising all the prices. People got to choose between getting bulk trash hauled away or, materials hauled away and feeding their family or getting gas. You know what I mean? That's the sad thing. But it's all good. It ain't gonna last long. We made it through one recession. We made it through the 2008 recession, unfazed. Family business been around for about 20 years. You know, sorry if it's all loud. But like I was saying, in the caption, when you hear about stuff like this, you always got to remember, right? You got to have a game plan. You got to have a game plan. You know what I mean? Even if the odds of something like that happening in your neck of the woods is slim to none, you still need that game plan for you, just in case. You got to have that just in case game plan. A lot of times we get too complacent and we think shit ain't gonna happen, or this ain't gonna happen around here, or this won't happen in my neighborhood. And you never know. You never know. You never know if it's gonna happen in your neighborhood or not. But even if it's a 0.001% chance of something like that going down, you still need to be prepared. You still need to be prepared. You still need to have your family prepared. Just like, home invasions. A lot of us look at it like, oh, that'll never happen in my house. But now we're seeing all these smash and grabs happening, especially in Cali and shit like that. Like the other day, right? Check it. You know about this, Cosmo, if you still in there. Dear Blaze, you know about it if if you still in the chat. So we got these spots around here called rural farms. I don't know how many of y'all got rural farms in your neighborhoods, right? So dude walked up in the rural farms with a butcher knife and robbed them for cigarettes. He ain't take no money. This nigga robbed them for cigarettes. You know what I mean? It's getting that ridiculous out here. It's getting that ridiculous out here. The dude got robbed for some cigarettes. Exactly, Super Carl. You gotta have a game plan. LP, I'm hauling. But right now, I'm grabbing one of my dumpsters that we rented out to a storage company. They had to clean out a storage unit. What up, Kauai? Oh, I guarantee, Carlo. I guarantee it. You know what I mean? I guarantee. I heard what that happened out there. I got a couple friends that live out LA and in parts of California. One of my friends, she just moved from she just bought a house. I think she in Sacramento now. She said she had to get the hell out of Berkeley, Oakland area. She said it was getting too. She said they was going too it was getting too liberal for her. You know what I mean? So she said she had to dip. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guarantee it. But yeah, we haul a lot of stuff. So we do the trash thing. Like that's majority of the business, and the rest of the business is we haul boats and we do construction supply. So you know we got that lumber on lock. It may cost you a little, it may cost you a lot, but it's gonna cost you. Got that lumber on lock. But like I said, man, even though the odds are slim to none, or maybe the odds may be slim to none in your neighborhood or where you live at, always have a game plan for your kids, man. You know, like I say before, I'm sure I told y'all this before. My biggest fear is I'm coming home and my family's stretched out. You feel me? That's something I never want to see. You know what I mean? So I got a game plan for everything. You know, at first the wife thought it was nonsense. Now she on board with it. Now she on board. You know what I mean? It made me proud. It made me happy to know that when I went to go talk to my daughter, thinking that she was going to be all distraught over this, she was calm, cool, and collected. She's like, "Yeah, I ain't worried about it, Dad. It's probably some nonsense, but I know what to do. You know what I mean? I know what to do if something happens. You know what I mean? That made me proud to hear that. Made me feel like I'm doing my job. You know what I mean? Make me feel like I'm doing my job as a parent. You know, but you know, you can't. You also can't let the fear control you. So that's what they want. They want that fear to control you. They want that fear to run your life. That's all the news is. You know what I mean? Mainstream media is all based on fear. All based on fear and propaganda. I don't care which one it is. You know what I mean? And some of these independent news outlets is too. You know what I mean? Like straight up. So, what you saying? Hold on, give me a second. I'm about to chat in a second. Make sure this shit is secure. Ready to go down the street. I think my father about to put his dumpster here because I see him. Double check. You going right here? You putting it right here? I'm gonna back down. You dropping yours right here, right? All right. On another note, can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me in the chat? Make sure we get paid for it. It's like $1,100. I'm gonna back down in this little hole right here. Hey, can y'all still hear me in the chat? Put a one if you can still hear me. All right, cool, cool. So, anybody see that new Spider-Man movie yet? I was gonna take my son to see it today. You know, I'm a big Marvel fan. Um, Good or bad or indifferent, I still like to see the movies. The only one that I wasn't really that interested to see, and I still saw it, was the Eternals. It wasn't that bad. But anybody seen that Spider-Man movie yet? Like I said, I was probably gonna see him take my son to see it or whatever. We'll see. But I wanted to see if anybody would give me a honest review on it. What up, James? You heard of Solid? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. You would think because all these mandates that's happening, right? That some of these movie places will keep this shit coming out on like Prime and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Can you rent it from the couch, yo? Hey James, can you rent Spider Man from the couch? Shit, if I can do that, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, you heard a lot of people don't like what's his name? Whatever the new kid is, the new Spider Man. What's his name? I forgot his name. But I like him. I like him as Spider Man. I think he's the better. I think he's the, honest to me. He's the best Spider Man. That's my opinion. A lot of people said that Tom Holland. Yeah, appreciate it. I like Tom Holland as Spider Man. You know, uh, I think Tobey Maguire probably was the best Spider Man, but Tom Holland is a close second. You know what I mean? And the reason I say it is because I like the universe that this Spider Man's in. You know what I mean? Um, because like like when I fell off of like reading comics like back around like when I was 14, 14, 15, and then I jumped back into it when Civil War came out. When the Civil War series came out, that's when I got back in. You know what I mean? And like, Iron Spider and shit like that. Like at the start, it was dope. I would love to see a proper Marvel Civil War movie done. You know what I mean? I would love to see that, but I doubt if they do it. What up, Ahmad? Yeah, Tom's standing his ground. I like it. You know what I mean? I like him as Spider Man. It's he's still got he's still witty and stuff like that, and I guess because he seemed more kiddish, you know, like he seemed like he's like I guess more innocent, like a more of a a Peter Parker character. But um, I do wish that they would have kept Gwen Stacy. Or, I'm sorry, MJ. I wish they would have. I wish they would have kept MJ. Like how Young Ripper be saying, like I don't like the tokenization of the characters. You feel me? Um, some of them still do a good job. You know what I mean? Like Nick Fury was initially white. Nick Fury was initially white. You know, um, but it's still tokenizing the character. You feel me? Oh wow, you can't hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, y'all can still hear me? Okay. All right, cool. Uh, I ain't even gonna say the name because she gonna come back on. Oh, wiretap was in my ear. I guess she eavesdropping. You know what I mean, Andrew Garfield's Spider Man was super whiny. He had Spider Man crying out. Yeah, he did. He did. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you who I was surprised by. Um, Jamie Foxx playing the Shocker. Yo, he did fucking great. And apparently he's supposed to be back in this movie too. You know what I mean? Michael Keaton playing Vulture. That was awesome. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that. I like his portrayal. You know, that's why I'm interested to see it. Um, but like my son, he loves it. Like my son loves that. He loves the Venom series. You know what I mean? Like he loves the Venom series. So I bought him the movie Carnage, and I think he don't watch that 1,000 times already. He got me worried. He like bad guys for some reason. I gotta. My son like the bad guys. He be rooting for the bad guys sometimes, and I just be looking at him. You get like there's no shit I need to worry about, son. You know what I mean? But he's loving. He loves the Marvel movies. He loves Thanos. I'm like, yo, why? What is up with you and liking the bad guy? The second Venom was alright. It was good. I thought it was straight. I liked it. Woody Harrelson as Carnage was pretty good. It was okay. It was alright. I won't say it as good as the first movie, but it was alright. It's watchable. I bought it for him. I wanted to see it at least one time, but I bought it for him because he loves that stuff. He'll sit there and he'll watch that shit over and over and over again and keep him occupied when he, finish homework and stuff like that. So, um, Well, yeah, but that's the funny part is I always consider Spider Man as the anchor character. Period. You know what I mean? I feel like he was always the not in the cinematic universe, but in the comics. I always thought Spider Man was that anchor character. I always thought when Spider Man, when you think of Marvel, that's the first character you think of is Spider Man. But the Marvel movie side, they did a great job of marketing Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and marketing Iron Man as the face of Marvel. You know what I mean? And that's great. And they should make Peter Parker the new anchor character. That's just me. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's definitely the cash cow now. But don't Disney own Sony? Or didn't Disney buy Sony? Or am I wrong about that? I feel like Disney bought Sony or the rights to all of that stuff. Yeah, is that right, Iron Man? Okay, all right. Okay, so Sony still owns Spider Man. Disney bought Fox. That's right. Disney bought Fox. So that what up, wasted talent. That's right. Disney bought Fox. So you think so now that Disney bought Fox, do you think we're gonna get a better X-Men movie? So let me say, Sony has all the rights to Spider-Man. They ain't gonna let Spider-Man go, boy. They gonna keep, like you said, that's a cash cow. Okay, got you. Not much chilling out here, doing some work, trying to make the donuts for Christmas. You know what I mean? But I want to see that. I want to see a new Spider-Man movie. Now that Hugh Jackman don't want to be Wolverine no more, I want to know who they're gonna put as Wolverine. You know what I mean? It's gonna be X person, X non-gender binary, X X insert pronoun here. Is what they're gonna make. I hope they don't do that, man. Bro, we definitely need a proper Fantastic Four. We definitely need a. I mean, Fantastic Four has just been uh, a shit show after a shit show after a shit show. Especially that last one. That last one sucked. Like I said, I'm not all for the tokenizing of these characters, right? But like making Johnny Storm, Brandon T. What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. I'm about to say Brandon T. Jackson. Michael B. Jordan. That was he a good actor, but no. You know what I mean? Like even the first Fantastic Fours they made, they were they left a lot to be desired. Um, the Rise of the Silver Surfer that was terrible. You know what I mean? It's got so much potential. Especially when I think they want to make a Secret Invasion. Are they gonna make a Secret Invasion movie? You definitely need the Fantastic Four for the Secret Invasion. You know what I mean? The Secret Wars. Elon Omar gonna play Sue Richards. The Blade movies were so good. That's just my opinion. I love the Blade movies. You know, I wouldn't mind a Killmonger movie either. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened to him before he, tried to take over Wakanda. That'd be great. Nice prequel. You know what I mean? But yeah, the new Blade movie. I like the actor that's gonna be playing Blade. But yeah, I feel like they shouldn't touch it. I feel like they shouldn't reboot Blade. I think they should leave it alone. The three Blade movies that came out were fucking great. Wesley Snipes did a fantastic job playing Blade. I don't think they should touch it at all either. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know. Yeah, that's another thing. So is this new Spider-Man movie leading into the multiverse of madness? I see that Doctor Strange is here. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why I really want to go see it. Oh, does it really? It look raw like we about to get some good shit. Hey, one in the chat if y'all can still hear me. 'Cause my father keep calling. Y'all still hear me? One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. You about to kick me off. Hold up. Y'all can see the Jesus Mobile. That's what we call it. Some of us call it the Jesus Mobile. Some of us call it the Arc 2.0. All right. Hey, Dad, say hello. Say hi to everybody. YouTube. Yeah, I got it. How y'all doing? What you need me to do? Take the stuff in for you? Oh, well, let's check it out. Oh, the door's broken. Yeah. I might shut again. I can probably get it shut again for you. But yeah, see? There we go. What? No, I didn't break the door. The door like it's already kind of a little janky. Yeah, so you gotta kind of yeah. So whenever y'all rest, I'll be here for a second. If y'all get what y'all get, I'll shut it for you again. Here, we gotta roll out. All right. Are you dropping this or no? No, we gotta go across the block. Go where? Um, somebody, I can do that. I got this can on me. I about to say I could do that, but you just gonna follow me out there? All right. Trying to be a good Samaritan, you know. I know, right? I think he said we gotta go pick up a refrigerator out Pikesville now. Like I said, Spawn. I wouldn't mind seeing a remake just simply because now we got the technology to make it look a lot better. That shit like claymation when it came out. You know what I mean? Yeah, he put some. I was I was just trying to help the lady. They try, oh, you broke, lady, break nothing, lady. That thing was already jacked up. Don't be giving me that charge, yo. I ain't about to pay for that. Let me see. Let me see. I might have to go. I might have to go around. I might have to go up and turn around. Let me see. It's a bit tight. That's one thing about having a lifted truck. Your turn radius goes by the wayside. That turn radius is not there for you when you need it. But yeah, I want to see. I want to. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Spawn. I think they really need to remake the Fantastic Four movies. They're just terrible. You know what I mean, all right, let's turn around right here. Can I go down and come up? No, I'm gonna turn around right here. But yeah, my father had me driving truck and trailer combination since I was 17. So I'm probably gonna end up getting my restricted CDL. Like right now, I just all I need is a DOT to rock with this, you know, the F350. You know what I mean? But I'll probably get my restricted CDL just so I can carry more weight with it. Cause this truck will pull a whole goddamn house down. But you know, DOT restrictions and shit like that. But yeah, yeah, the remakes is getting a little, they're getting old. You know what I mean? The reboots. Like I said, they shouldn't mess with. No hazmat. Just regular like bulk trash, just household or construction supply stuff. That's all we mess with. We don't do no hazmat stuff. That's when you start getting to all these permits and stuff like that. You gotta keep up. You know what I mean? The real money is in the boat removal. We do boat disposal. You'd be surprised how many people, you know, get in trouble. Their wife be like, "Yo, he had this boat for 40 years. Yo, it's got to go," and then they got paid to get rid of it. You know, but yeah. Anybody got any plans for the holidays? Any traveling? Even though traveling looking real uh not happening. Can I get out of here? How the hell I get out of here? I hit the button or something. Let me see. Yeah, I think Michael Job White could definitely still play Spawn. As far as survival classes, man, I couldn't really tell you. I couldn't really tell you. As far as survival classes, like I had to learn that shit on my own. That shit was trial and error for me. You know what I mean? A lot of going to YouTube and then trying that shit out. You know what I mean? How do I get out of here? Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. It's a lot of trial and error for me. You know what I mean? Just just going and doing it. You know what they call it? Learning on the job. A lot of learning on the job for me. But it's fun. You know what I mean? But I'm sure, you know, now I got your buddies and then I got customers who they do that shit. They camp and they do this. They, you know, they also give me. good gyms, life gyms. I know this nigga ain't about to stop at Burger King. He can't help himself. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna just pull in and wait for him because we gotta. He got the empty container, and we gotta go get a dumpster. I mean, some trash from somebody's house in Pikes out here in Pikesville, Maryland. So I'm gonna just pull off to the side, let him do what he do. Yeah, trial by fire, Ahmad. Trial by fire. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jimmy, man. My condolences. It's always tough. I lost both my grandparents to the Yami. Can't tell the family nothing though, right? Congrats on the kid though. Definitely congrats on the kid, man. You know what I mean? No, I'm good. Yeah, he wants to stop at Burger King at times. 11 o'clock. He's stopping at Burger King. He can't resist a good Whopper. So, but yo, a Jonesy, you saw what I was talking about, right? I told y'all, yo, my fault. This nigga wear a cowboy hat and Red Wing boots every day. Yeah, that's all we can ask for. That's the one thing I don't want to leave here until I know my kids is sufficient, self-sufficient, and can take care of themselves, man. You know, definitely. And what your dad taught you, you instill in your kids. You know what I mean? And they'll instill in their kids, and that way he always lives on. But yeah, I told you, Joe. Y'all thought I was joking, y'all. You saw the you saw the Bobber Mobile, and then you saw he wear Red Wing boots, cowboy hat every day. He like the Black Johnny Cash, yo. He think he the Black Johnny Cash. He walk around like that every day, all day, twice on Sunday. That's what he wear. Period. So, and he carry every day too. You know what I mean? The whole family do. Tell him to go hit on it now. Go and don't. Oh, Doc? Yes, but hurry up. All right. All right, cool. Yeah, that's my father from Baltimore, walking around like that. You would think he was from like Texas or Mississippi or some suburb. He from the hood, and that's how he dressed. That's how that man dressed. All right. So he told me to go dump out my trailer. So I guess one of the other drivers probably going to go ahead and get the other material that we were going to go get. But anybody got any plans for the holidays? All y'all shopping done? I know earlier a couple people said that you ain't never ready for the holidays, and I agree. I mean, is that right, yo? Oh man, can y'all hear me now? All right, cool. Hold on one second. Well, read that. Send the text. Come on, I got you. Giving out knuckle sandwiches is holiday. Yeah, my daughter. Can y'all hear me? One in the chat. All right. So my daughter wants some Telfar bag or Telefar bag. It's like I guess some black owned designer or something like that. Some ridiculously expensive bag. Sold out everywhere. Can't even find that joint. Can't even find that joint. So because we told the kids y'all get two nice gifts and that's it. Get two nice gifts and that's it. You know what I mean? We're not doing a big which didn't make sense to me. We're not doing the big Christmas, but we just spent like $700 down the National Harbor here in Maryland on a light show. I'm like, well, shit, we might as well just put that shit into the gifts. But the wife wanted to go somewhere. The kids thought it would have been cool. So I'm like, all right, well, that's part of your Christmas gift. Um, Now you'll get two things. So my son won a PS5, which again you cannot find anywhere. And then when they restock, they're gone in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So we're gonna figure it out. But other than that, my kids they spoiled. They get stuff throughout the year, all year long. So they wasn't really all that upset about not having a huge Christmas this year. You know what I mean? So it's all good. All I know is I'm just ready for a little break. So I've been running and hustling, all year long. I just want to lay down. I want to go. I want to sleep in. I want to sleep in on Christmas Day. I'm not trying to get up early and open presents and matching pajamas and shit like that. You know what I mean? How many of y'all do the matching pajama thing? Anybody do the matching pajama thing in your house? That's something I can't stand that shit. I don't want to wear matching pajamas. You know, I want to be left alone. I want to put some basketball shorts on. I'm trying to chill. You know, we got the dog heat. The dog be pissed. The dog be like, yo, I don't want to wear this shit. This nigga got on a goddamn Santa hat and he trying to fucking bite his pajamas off. It's just like, you know, it's always, holidays is for kids and wives. That's it. Right, exactly. Exactly, LP. And it's about the time you're doing, you got people with bots and shit. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, bro. Let me know. But yeah, the dog be pissed off. This nigga like, what? Why? He looking at me. He trying to figure out like why he being done like this. I feel bad for him. He feel bad for me. Everybody else saw cheese and smiling. You know. But one of the traditions that we do have is that every year we watch Christmas Vacation. That's like my favorite all time movie. Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation. I can't get enough of that movie. It's the funniest movie ever. Still to this day, it holds up. The shit is hilarious. I laugh every year like I ain't never seen that shit. You know what I mean? It's hilarious. Christmas Vacation is one of the funniest movies ever made, and it should be a part of everybody's Christmas tradition. You know what I mean? Some people think Elf is the best. Die Hard. Hey, you know what? Like, I don't know why people try to say Die Hard not a Christmas movie, yo. Die Hard is 100% a Christmas movie. 100% a Christmas movie. You know what I mean? Die Hard is 100% a Christmas movie. People try to act like it ain't. It is, and it is a great Christmas movie. I hear that. I hear that. Oh, wait, what happened, yo? You have to see Tim Pool almost fight on his podcast last night. Are you serious, y'all? I need to check that out. What happened? Who's he about to fight? What was it over? Was it over Die Hard? Your wife. But yeah, it's that's one of the things. My son, he can't wait. Like, I'm like, we watch Christmas Vacation. I'm like, not yet, son, not yet. We'll watch it on Christmas Eve. That is hilarious. What's that, Tim? Is it on which channel is it on? Is it on his Timcast IRL or is it on his regular channel? You know what I mean? What up, Cam? What's up, Cam? Cassius Cam in the building. Welcome back out of the gulags. I saw that Twitter put you in the gulags for saying the word that cannot be said anymore. I thought it was just on Twitch, yo. So it's across all social media. Oh, it's not up. It's not up yet. He probably took that shit down. He don't want nobody to see that shit. That make for good radio and television though. He should put it up if that's the case. He'll probably get the most views he ever got. You leave that up. But yeah, it's good to see you out of the gulags there, Cassius. You can't. I guess you gotta be like you gotta be like Chris Rock. You gotta call a saltine motherfucker. You Ritz eating motherfucker. You can't even like. What if I want to do like a casserole recipe that involves crackers? You know what I mean? Hopefully my live stream will get tell for taking saying that shit. You know, that's crazy. They put you in timeout. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Meanwhile, I can say nigga all day long. Nigga, 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 nigga. I can say that all day long. They don't say shit about it. Speaking of that, did y'all hear about the judge? The judge that I guess she was watching like some security footage on her camera. I guess it would look like security footage, and she was just throwing that N word around all willy nilly. Did y'all see that? I had to go back and watch. I saw Uncle Hotep, but Hotep Jesus bring that shit up on the pod last night, and I was just like, yo, I was like, I had to go watch it. She was just throwing that shit around like she was a stand up. Yeah, that shit is funny to me. But they call her for a job now. Now what's she trying to say though? She trying to say she trying to say that she was sedated or some shit like that when she made all of those comments and stuff like that. That shit ain't gonna fly, shorty. Wow. Oh man. Rugged RA was talking about the black struggle. Okay. All right, the rugged man. He hit or miss for me, yo. As far as like his views on things, he hit or miss for me. You know, I respect it, but he hit or miss for me. But yeah, I was tripping on that, yo. I was like, yo, but that's the funny part, right? These kids on Twitch can lump you and call you the N word and all this other stuff and say everything. But now, you know, you can't say, the word cracker is up there with "Let's go, Brandon." You know, that is funny to me. Shit, actually, on YouTube, you can't even type it into a super chat. You gotta fucking use other words. There's a lot of shit you can't type into a super chat on YouTube. It's too much. I'll tell you that much. All this PC culture is killing me, man. It used to be fun to just say some outlandish shit and just get some chuckles. Now you say some outlandish shit and two people get offended. Now the whole world on fire. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me. You know, like a couple of nights ago, or yeah, 2 nights ago, I brought up the issue that happened here in Baltimore, where the dude offed his ex wife and his ex girlfriend, his pregnant ex girlfriend. You feel me? Like he a whore for that. Like I said, and anybody that think that he was in the right for doing that, they whores too. You know what I mean? But you know, it's that sensitivity right there. It's like, yo, all right, you going through a custody battle with your ex wife. She's saying some shit she's saying some fucked up shit to keep custody of the kids and this and that. Like, I don't know how many dudes I know that went through some fucked up custody battles and divorces, some knockdown drag outs. You feel me? And the wife was saying some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that video crazy as hell, right, yo? So like, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, yo, but you so weak minded, you so much of a bitch that you can't deal, and that you had to go do that. You and your ex getting a fight, your ex girlfriend getting a fight because she said some shit to you, and You fucking turn her lights out, and then you go wait for your ex-wife to come out the house. Y'all niggas been divorced for 3 years. You know what I mean? I know he said that she said that he was a kid toucher or whatever he said, whatever she said. But you fight that shit out in court. You feel me? Because apparently the girl said no, he never did that. All right, there you go, case closed. But you could tell he was unstable and he was, something was wrong with him. And like, I always say this, yo. I don't give nobody no passes. I don't give women no passes. I don't give men no passes. And I know women can dig at you and they can dig at you and they can dig at you. You feel me? Like I know that. You feel me? But you know, so you're going through a divorce, and then you get another chick pregnant, and she and y'all having problems, and she threatened to leave you and take the kid away from you too. Like at some point, you gotta look at yourself like, yo, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, is it me? Because like, that's like if two people having the same issue with you, you feel me? At some point, you gotta look at yourself. Otherwise, it's narcissistic not to. You know what I mean? Damn, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Are both of these people crazy, or is it me? But like he wasn't stable. He looked that dude seemed so disconnected from reality when he was talking, like almost like he was talking to the. And then it's just that's and then you take yourself out because you don't want to deal with them consequences. You know what I mean? That's some horse shit. That's some bitch shit, yo. You know, but that's what we're going to. Like, I don't know where masculine men have gone. Masculine men, we are a dying breed. We are a dying breed. They're trying to make the men more feminine and the women more masculine. You know what I mean? They trying to, you know, what's up is down. That's exactly, that's what's going on right now. It's more and more prevalent today. And then when you couple social media into it, you know, social media be making, emboldening people and making people, and emasculating more men, making them, making them feel bigger than they actually are. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, you can see it in his eyes, yo. Like he wasn't though. He just wasn't like he didn't like, you know what I mean? And he was just like, all right, well, and she next, and then I'm gonna do myself. Like, it was just another day. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like he had beef with some dude on the street. Like, you know what I mean? And then, at the end of the day, them little girls is losers, yo. The little girls are lost, And they said they were sitting in the car. I want to say they said he was sitting in his car. But, you go do what you do. You do that. Like, who's to say them little girls ain't hear the shots or whatever and go see, or was like, what's taking so long? And they went back to the house and seen mommy and daddy stretched out on the ground. You feel me? I don't know if he, and then I don't know if he had the kids with him, or did they see what he did to the ex girlfriend? Like, I don't know. Was he there to pick him up? And then, like, I don't know. But regardless, those little girls are the losers. Now, if they don't have anybody in the family to take them, they got to go into the system. You know what I mean? And the system ain't kind. The system ain't kind. And I feel for those little girls. You know, you lose your parents in such a violent fashion. You know, like I said before, is that the silver lining is that he didn't do anything to them. The silver lining is that he didn't harm those little girls. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that they're still here, but at the same time, their lives are forever changed. You know what I mean? Due to the actions of a coward like their father. So that's what he is. He a coward. You know what I mean? And when I first seen it, LP, yeah, a lot of cops are being ran on the general public. You know, but like I said, when I first heard the story, I was like, yo, this don't make no sense. This shit go on in the dark. But then, I'm from here. So, like, people's like, hey, yo, no, that shit really happened, B. Yo, that shit really happened. This happened here. Like, like, Dear Blaze, like, my cousin to be in the chat. It was like, yo, that shit happened around my sister way. He heard about it, and I'm like, damn, man. That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? But, I don't know what the world coming to now. I don't know what the world coming to now. I don't know what's going to happen. It just I feel like in the next few years, this shit gonna get worse and worse and worse, man. You know, it's it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. You just gotta prepare your kids and your family for fucking crazy people like that. You know, like I said, for sake of argument, we don't know. Maybe he did have the luck, a bad luck of the draw with these same two women. You feel me? But that's highly unlikely. That you pick two women that had the same exact issue with you. You feel me? It's a lot. I think they said one of the chicks was Asian or something like that. But that's neither here nor there. None of that shit. None of that should have happened. You feel me? None of that should have happened. It's just it's just sad. It's really fucking sad. You know, just trying back up into this thing. Now I get to play in my machines for a little bit. So like I said, we do boat disposal. We got this big ass steel boat headed our way, and I'm gonna have to gut it out and then smash that shit down, and then I'm gonna have to gut it out, smash that shit down, and then get it ready for the landfill. And hopefully it is an all steel boat, so we can go get that scrap money. Y'all know about that scrap money, and it's a sailboat too. So if it's an all steel sailboat, hopefully it's got a lead keel. If it's got a lead keel, lead around these parts is like 60, 70 cents a pound. So might be a good Christmas. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me throw y'all back on my chest rig. All right. You know what I might do? Just because of the whole argument over sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, I might go get me a pumpkin pie. I ain't never had pumpkin pie before. I ain't never had no pumpkin pie before. I want to try it. I want to see what Uncle Hotep is capping about on this pumpkin pie. Somebody told me it ain't no real difference in the taste, but I don't know. I'm gonna go get me a pumpkin pie just to try. Funny shit is, like in the hood, you can't find pumpkin pie nowhere. All it is sweet potato pie, patty pie, all that shit. I mean, so this is what we use. So all these machines are ours. So we got the great got my excavator, two bobcats, and a backhoe. If I can't do that shit if I can't get that shit done with these, I got a problem. Right now, I'm gonna throw this in the yard, pick it up with my excavator, and then prepare for this boat to come. So, what up, Sean? At Burger King. He up Burger King out with lunch. I just left him. What do you got you doing? I got the card. Hold up. I got you. So what did he do? Just came off track? Was the handle fucked up too? Damn. Oh, it's in the back. Hold on. What? Rock hit it. I gotta get it replaced. Coming down for I mean, either it just grazed, and then it just over time it got bigger, so I gotta get that window replaced. I just ain't had time to put the truck down to get it done. Excuse me, fellas. Excuse me, people. Yeah. We gonna get it from Ford? Okay. All right. I'll probably still be here when you get back. Oh, I already know, dear Blaze, yo. James, you heard it was the same too. You never heard? You never had sweet potato pie? Yeah, somebody should have brought charges on that. I want to see. I'm gonna get me some sweet potato pie, yo. I want to know. I want to know if it's really if it's really that good. I mean, a pumpkin pie. I want to know if it's really that good. So y'all get to see what it is in a day. Then what I do every day. What I do all day, every day. I seldom get to wear nice clothes. I'm always working. Always working. Let me see. Back it up yesterday. My truck needs some TLC. I gotta clean this thing out. All right, right there's fine. Another thing, I'm not sure if you heard about it, Dear Blaze. I'm not sure if you heard about. Cause you hear about the cop that got ambushed in Brooklyn Park, yo. So about a couple nights ago here in Baltimore, a cop was sitting on patrol in this area called Brooklyn Park, just in a squad car chilling. Dude snuck up behind her, behind the car, and they ambushed her and lit her shit up. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, or something missing. Jeez. But yeah, so now she on life support fighting for her life. It ain't looking good. Like I said, shit getting real crazy, yo. Shit getting real crazy. You know what I mean? She just sitting on patrol. Apparently, everybody said she was a nice officer. She ain't really fucking with nobody like that. She just on patrol, sitting in her squad car. Motherfuckers walked up on her and lit her car. You know what I mean? And I was talking to one of my homeboys. He police. He like, yo, that's the most vulnerable place for us to be is in our car. He said he hate. He said when he was on patrol, he seldom sat anywhere in his car because he didn't want to be a sitting target. He's like that's the one who said he never really he said if he ate with his head on the swivel and then he kept it moving. He said he wasn't trying to be sitting there and get caught off guard. You know what I mean, it's sad reality, man. Pretty girl, just sitting there. Dude, they said dude walked up on the car. They got a $60,000 reward for anybody that know anything. You already know motherfuckers want, especially in that area. If you from Baltimore, you know Brooklyn Park, they snitching. They ain't exactly what you call a well-to-do neighborhood. They gonna be snitching. Somebody gonna collect that reward. Somebody definitely gonna collect that reward. You know what I mean, 60 G's ain't nothing to sneeze at. So, you know what I mean. Prayers going out to that officer and her family. But yeah, it's Hey, one in that chat if y'all can still hear me. All right, cool. But yeah, it's sad. You know what I mean? You know, and I was talking to my homeboy. He was like, "Hey, yo," he said, "It's crazy. People look at us. People look at us like people look at us like we just like robots or we ain't real people. Like, yeah, yo, we got families too." He said, "You know, every officer out here ain't a shit person. You know." You know, he said he been on the job 15 years, ain't had one incident with nobody. You know, he said, you know, when he was on patrol, they loved him. You know what I mean? Because he was fair. He wasn't trying to. Wasn't out to get nobody. You know what I mean? He wasn't out to get nobody and none of that shit. Is my audio clear? You know what I mean? But you know, now you know in the hood you get accolades. You get accolades for offing a cop. You feel me? You know what I mean? They don't. You know they're not seeing. You know they don't see them as human beings no more. You know they just see them as a uniform. And then you got the news. You got all these special interest groups dehumanizing it. You know, shit. I don't know. Shit gonna hit the fan, yo. Especially like here in Baltimore or here in Maryland. I know it's going on all over the place. You got a lot of officers quitting. They quitting over the mandates. They quitting over all this. They not being backed no more by the government. Like they've been thrown under the bus for everything. You know, not saying that to justify everything that police do, but they're not for the stuff that they should be justified for. They're not getting any backing. You know, because of the optics and stuff like that. So you got a lot of police quitting. You know what I mean? You know, and it's gonna get worse, yo. It's gonna get worse. You know. Hey Cam, you still in the chat, yo? What's up with them smash and grabs happening in Cali, yo? Anybody know about them? Anybody got any more information about them joints? I got more information about them smash and grabs in Cali. But that shit about to get crazy too. You know what I mean? Like apparently the attorney general of California said that the store should be more responsible for the security of their store and stuff like that. Like we all know that's a slippery slope, right? We all know that shit a slippery slope. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's gonna be no big deal until motherfucker get shot. It's gonna be no big deal until motherfucker get shot. That's what. Then we're going to see Ben Crump. Ben Crump come out of nowhere. Jesse Jackson gonna bring his old ass out there. They're gonna put fucking gator clips in his hands just for him to hold a goddamn sign. Al Sharpton gonna come out of nowhere. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I had to switch my AirPod out, but you know what I mean. Matter of fact, you see what happened in that pizza parlor? The 14-year-old, that 14-year-old kid took Shorty out. I didn't know he survived until Unc said something last night. I didn't know yo survived until Unc said something last night. But kid shot him point blank range in the face. He was trying to steal the cash register and shit. And the 14-year-old apparently grabbed the gun from under the thing. It only look he grabbed the gun from under the counter. Look, he just already had it in his hand. and put one in your face. What? That's crazy. So they can't sell ammo to people in Cali? That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I ain't see Coleon's video. I try to watch. I'll be watching this stuff a lot. I ain't been catching him lately, but I'm gonna have to check that out. Where's my excavator keys? I got them on me. Oh, there they go. But yeah, it's crazy. What up, Steph? But them fat shit crazy. He run up in Louis Vuitton and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas lost their goddamn mind. But they ain't gonna be happy till somebody get blasted. Just like I said, the dude that went up in there and he went to steal like the cash register and that little boy blew his fucking face off. Boy, that shit gonna start happening. What's up, Chris? What do you got you doing with this now? You sold it? Uh, the red one. What red one? Okay. All right. All right. I thought he was sending you to go get that boat. Let's, but yeah, it's more of that shit gonna start. More of that shit gonna be happening, man. More of that shit gonna be happening with people, business owners gonna be taking it upon themselves to defend themselves and defend their property. You know what I mean? You know, when that shit start happening, they're gonna start penalizing and chastising these and probably charging. They're gonna start charging the fucking store owners. I see it coming. That shit ain't fair. You know what I mean? Because the city won't do nothing about it. What up? Huh? No, it's getting a flatbed put on it. Apparently, I thought he sold it. Yeah, it's getting a flatbed put on it. 2001. Yeah, it's 7.3 in that. Yeah. Oh no. Because it was a 550, they said it was overweight or something. So he just gonna put a flatbed on it, just make it a state body truck. Well, originally it was a cab over truck. I mean, cab chassis. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. No, the engine great. Um, I can bump it. I can bump it where I need to if I need to. I'm about to clean up that mess so you can get to it. Can you still get to it? All right, cool. Put it put it right. Let's put it right next to this one, I guess. Actually, yeah. Put it right here. Yeah, right where it was. That's fine. And if I need to move it with the yeah, I'm not tripping. Yeah, no, you good. Yeah, that works for me. All right. But yeah, so I think this shit gonna get worse. Yeah, this shit gonna get worse, man. and they're gonna blame it on the store owners. And the store owners gonna be all, they're gonna be liable. They're gonna be stuck with all these civil suits and this and that. It's not California ass backwards. You know what I mean? I know it ain't all of California. You know what I mean? I know they got some conservative parts of California or whatever. I get that. But other than that, it's just the strange times we living in. You know, but Hotep's been told you anyway. So where can I get a good pumpkin pie though? Or should I just ask like a random white person in the street? That works. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. You think Wegmans got sweet potato pie, I mean pumpkin pie? Go to a diner. Oh, we got a spot up here called Double T Diner. You gotta ask. Oh, word. There's been a few shootouts lately going on up there. No, I feel you. LP, yeah, facts. Gonna be quite a few Kyle Rittenhouses going on. Robert Banks. And what people thought they would get shot, they wouldn't try. You right. You right. What's going on? Steph's in the building. Just talking while I'm working today. It's a Friday. I ain't really got a whole lot going on. I'm gonna go with Wegmans. Yo. I know Wegmans. Wegmans gotta have sweet potato pie, right? I feel like that's where you find all that shit. Wegmans. Wegmans got riceless fucking sushi. My father want me to empty this dumpster before he go up the street. I ain't even paying attention. Hey, Dad! So I gotta put this shit in the dumpster. You gotta get this. in position for this boat. I'm gonna clean up the rest of this yard with the bobcat just to get the shit done. We usually got a guy to come and straighten up the yard, but he on that shit, so it's hit or miss if he's gonna show up. You know what I mean? Try to help some of these people out. You know what I mean? But when they on that shit, they niggas just be missing. Oh, go forward a little bit. All right. I'm gonna take care of the yard. It's Friday. I ain't got shit else to do. Hopefully YouTube don't ban my video for work violation or some shit like that. So what do y'all prefer? Y'all prefer pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie? I'm stuck on this pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie thing because I really want some. Matter of fact, I know exactly where to get it now. I'm thinking about it. It's a dessert factory right down the street from where I'm at right now. I guarantee they got pumpkin pie down there. Well, there we go. I'm about to say, there ain't no what's going on. So all our dumpsters go vertical like this. There ain't no getting in these dumpsters and trying to clean this shit out by hand. All this shit go vertical so we can dump it right on out. Easiest way to go. Sweet potato pie is the only way to go. You gonna decide what up, Carlo? I do got a Trader Joe's by me. I need some hydraulic fluid. This trailer need hydraulic fluid. Back up real hard, and then pull real hard. I'm ready to do it when we finish. It's up enough for it to slide out. What fuel? Right here, this container. All right. Okay. Where you coming from? All right. Leaning on the excavator, right? What are you pointing? You pointing on the street. All right, I got you. All right, I got you. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm about to do that now. As soon as I finish what you're doing. Back up first and stop. I said back up. This nigga goes forward. All right, go ahead. Whoa. One more time. Back up. All right. Go. All right. rest of this steel toe boots, y'all. Are you good?
And then take that weight off,
Yeah.
it up, and move it around.
Yeah. I'm probably going to smooth out.
Yeah, do that. Make sure everything works with it. You got to get another phone. I need to call. I need to answer that phone.
All right.
All right. So get this shit from short.
You said he coming from Annapolis, right?
He's gonna be in exactly 40 minutes.
I'll be done for then. All right. Jeez. All right. So I think I said this before in like maybe a couple interviews that I did before with some people. So I used to be a system administrator. Go figure, right? My big ass fixing computers and stuff. Don't like I'm supposed to know how to do any of that shit. So I used to be a system administrator. Before that, I was an electronics engineer. That's what my degree's in. So we got a couple casinos here in Maryland. The company I worked for was responsible for building and maintaining those machines. So I was a venue manager for that stuff. Um, Making sure projects got done, making sure machines got built, they were stayed up, stuff like that. Then I went to be a system administrator when the company I worked for lost their contract. They put me on another state contract for, basically running my own my own IT department for this for State Highway Administration of Maryland. So then all this bullshit hit, and then they moved me back to headquarters, where I was getting ready to head up. I was going to be the supervisor for the service desk or the help desk. Then my dad, he has a issue called polymyositis, so it's kind of like MS. It's a little more aggressive than MS, but it's rare, and they don't have like anything. It's an autoimmune issue. They don't have any. They don't know how to treat it really. Um, so he's on like this experimental shit, and he they got him on they got him on this medicine that makes him kind of anxious, like real fucking anxious. Like everything's a rush, almost like he on fucking coke or some shit like that. Everything a fucking rush. But that's why I'm back here working for my dad for the family business because I was sitting there thinking he called me up one day and said, yeah, they said because it went into remission at one point, so I changed his entire diet. I put him on a modified keto diet, right, and it worked. He lost a bunch of weight, positive bunch of weight. Um, the disease went to remission. His breathing got better. His muscles were getting stronger, stuff like that. Then all the nonsense hit, the remix hit, and then it was hard. Remember, it was hard at the time to get all that food and stuff. So he started eating like stuff. Like I said earlier, he knew better stopping at fucking Burger King, right? But anyway, so he called me up and said, yeah, after all that hit and the remix was in full effect, he was like, yeah, the doctor said that it's not in remission no more, and that it's progressing. So I was actually being promoted that day. I was being promoted that day, and I had to go back in there after they told me that they were promoting me to the supervisor for the service desk and tell them I couldn't stay. I said, no, I can't. I said, I appreciate everything you guys done for me for these last 10 years, blah, 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 blah. I said, but my dad's sick. I have to go back and help run the family company. I'm sorry. So that's why I'm back here now. It was a great decision, It's kind of, it's tough sometimes because he's on edge a lot because of this medicine. So because of this medicine that they have him on, experimental medicine, it's got him on edge a lot. Everything's a rush. Everything's we gotta hurry up, we gotta hurry up, we gotta hurry up, we gotta hurry up. I can't do this. You know what I mean? Like a jealous boyfriend or some shit like that. But he does it to everybody. Even the drivers are like, yo, don't take it personally. It's the medicine they got him on. So I came back to try to take some of the workload off of him, but he gets so anxious on his medicine he can't stay out of his truck. You know, like me and my sister tell him all the time, like, yo, go talk to your customers. Go show them your truck and hit the switches and all that other shit you do in your truck, and have fun. We got this operational shit. So like, it's just it's crazy, but um, he's still here and kicking, and the experimental stuff is working, even though it changes his mood a little bit. And on top of that, you see how big my dad is. He still trains, he still works out, and the doctors are baffled at how he's still walking and how he's still breathing, and why he ain't in a wheelchair. And it's like that goes to show you the will, the will of man. If you got a strong will, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And my father said that him working out makes his muscles feel better, and he don't have that many problems if he works out. If he doesn't work out, he feel like shit. Now I'm just trying to get him to change his eating part. That's the one thing I'm trying to get him to change, is that eating part. If I can get him to change his eating habits, then we in the game. Because when we changed his eating habits before, he got 10 times better. But then when he went back and ate that nonsense, you know what I mean? It hurts him, and he sees it. He knows that he feels like shit when he eat cake and pie and all that other shit. I'm sure he gonna be feeling like shit when he finished that Burger King that he just picked up if he ain't already ate that shit. You know what I mean? It's but it's a tough thing. But yeah, Super Carl. I'm happy I get to enjoy my dad too. You know what I mean? He's young. My dad only 57 years old. I mean, I'm 37. My dad 57. You know what I mean? But I came back because if something does happen to him, I'm gonna be the one that has to take everything over. And I'm like, I don't want to come in here blind and not know what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? I helped him start the company. I was his only employee at one point when I got out of high school. You know what I mean? Appreciate that, Steph. I was the only person. I was his only employee. Fresh out of high school when he started this company. You know what I mean? And I know how things go. Yeah, appreciate that, LP. Your diet is huge, James. But I was like, I got a brother in college right now. He playing football at Shepherd University. You know what I mean? My sister, my stepbrothers and sisters, and my stepmom, and my kids. Like this family. I mean, this company that my father's built over the past 20 years. You know what I mean? Is it feeds everybody. You know what I mean? Not only did I leave my company that I worked for to come back, my sister left her career to come back here. You know what I mean? My second youngest brother, he came back. We're all back here. You know what I mean? And then when the youngest one is in college, he's here. We know how important this company is to the family, and we're trying to come in, and how older folks is. They stuck in their ways. They don't want to get pushed out the way, and we ain't trying to push them out the way. We just like, look, we younger. You can do this. We got more efficient ways of doing things. Just let us handle it. But that's easier said than done with the older generation. They feel like if they step away for 1 second, everything you think everything gonna crumble. You feel me? It's hilarious. But it's Christmas. He got diagnosed. He got diagnosed with his autoimmune issues. He got diagnosed with polymyositis the week before Thanksgiving 2019, and they gave him 6 months before they thought he was gonna need like a lung transplant. And we in 2021 Christmas, and he's still moving and shaking. You know what I mean? So that's a testament to the Lord. That's a testament to, the will of a man. You know, that's a testament to prayer. You know, he prays every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day. He got in the office space. You know what I mean? He got like it's an office space that's it's just a prayer room. It ain't meant for nobody to go in unless you gonna go pray. That's what he does it every day, every morning he get here, every night before he leave. And when he in his truck, he doing it, and that's what he do. You know what I mean? He's a man of God, and that's what's keeping him. You know. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all see what I do for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. So I'm gonna find me some. I'm gonna find me some pumpkin pie. I'm gonna find me some pumpkin pie. Anyway, can y'all still hear me? One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. I know this machine loud. All right, Cool. Right now, they're gonna get to have some fun, get to jump in these machines and do some work. You know what I mean? Every now and again. And I don't need no license for this shit because we own it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little bit. I appreciate it. Hope y'all guys have a wonderful weekend. Can Hotep.